Hi, hello, namaste. This is Aziz Master from Mysore from the channel Way to Success. Due to technical reasons, we have changed from top 10 to win to the Way to Success. In this today's third episode, we are going to discuss about the confusing or which is clarifying episode. We can say sometimes it is confusing. In other way, we can say it is a clarifying episode also. So, in the Bhagavad Gita, there is a song of God, the chapter number 17, when Arjuna asked about the faith to the Almighty replied in a short way in the shloka number 3, chapter 17. Almighty said that the faith of all human conforms to the nature of their mind. All people possess faith, and whatever the nature of their faith, that is verily what they are. That means the faith what we have will decide what we are. That means why we are talking about this faith. We'll ask one question to one of the well-wisher. There is a problem in the family. It is just like a dispute. There's a suggestion from another friend. If you visit one temple, your problem will get rectified. Immediately, the my dear friend went to the temple without asking a question, further question like how, what is the problem solved, how it is solved. Those questions are not arrived. By listening only, immediately he visited the temple. That means faith. If a same question asks the second question like what is the problem and how it is rectified, then we can consider it as a fact. That means the faith is a confidence or a trust in something that is not proven by direct evidence. Faith is a purely personal, faith is a subjective content, and faith is also a spirituality or spiritual based, religion based. But in case of fact, it is a statement that can be objectively verified as a true or false through the evidence or observation or logic. Then only we'll consider that point as a fact. That means fact is a provable and which is proved also. Faith is a purely subjective, personal. Moreover, it is a question of a trust, hope, as well as the things what we believe. We can, in a general terminology, we can say faith inspires, but fact empowers. Faith is a belief, fact is a proof. Without proof or without evidence, fact is not going to be justified or not going to be exist in the today's world. So in the Bhagavad Gita, Krishna Paramatma said, no, a faith as a bridge to the knowledge. In the faith also there are two ways actually. As per the scripture, we can say Bhagavad Gita is not a religion of pay, pray, and obey, which fosters blind faith. Instead, it is a philosophy to analyze and realize. I mean, in faith, we are going to meet two varieties as per the Gita, as per the Bhagavad Gita: blind faith and super faith. We can say blind faith as well as the super faith. Sometimes faith leads to the inner transformation by influencing our mind, then we can call it as a super faith. If you believe by the sake of listening someone, then we can call it as a blind faith. So how can we correlate each other, this faith and fact? In order to prove a subject or prove one any factor, you have to believe it first. That means if I got a faith, then I can go through the fact. That means of course I know this is may happen. When I visited the place, If I got the clarity and if I able to get a proof, then it become fact. That means a faith can be converted into fact. So, dear well wishers and dear friends, the faith is very much required, at the same time, not more than the limit. We are not questioning about the spirituality, we are not questioning about the existence of the God. Of course, God is exists. Anybody has a proof, that is a fact. But when some devotees asked, says that I don't want any proof, God is my faith, that means we can consider this as a spirituality as a faith, science as a fact. That means spirituality always stands on the belief, tradition, culture, and the things what we have learned through scriptures. But the things what you have learned from the scriptures, but science, that is fact, which requires the proof directly, which is objective, which is public, as well as which is going to give a witness for the many questions how it is exist and how you can prove this. That means science provides the proof, that is fact. Faith is nothing but just a belief. It is a question of a hope. It is a question of a inner transformation. It is a question related to a single person. That means faith may leads to learn the fact, but fact is always fact. Believe yourself, that is a faith. Prove yourself, that is fact.